We look at contingency plans then in place for schools that have been affected by the heavy rain in Limpopo. This as schools are set to reopen tomorrow. Let's bring in Education Spokesperson Mike Maringa. He joins us now via video link. Mike, a very good afternoon to you. Perhaps before we talk about the situation on the ground now, let's first get your reaction on the latest Matric results. I mean, Limpopo province achieving a pass rate of 85.01%. Collectively, of course, the class of 2024 made history with the 87.3% pass rate. Your reaction?
Good afternoon to you and good afternoon to the viewers. As Limpopo, we are elated by the results. I must indicate that this was our target when we started with the academic year 2024. The MEC, Mema Bunguli Ramakhanya, was clear that she is not going to accept anything less than 80% after we had performed at 79.54 in the previous year. But that did not come cheap. A lot of hard work had to be put in. Our district directors were equal to the task, circuit managers, educators. You should have seen the work that we have put into the results, the extended classes, the camps, winter, autumn, spring. We have performed above our weight. We were hoping that will just be 80 or 81. But due to the hard work, we have seen ourselves at 85, joining some of the most performing provinces in the country, and hopefully will maintain the momentum.
Now, in terms of the inclement weather experienced in Limpopo, give us a sense of your readiness ahead of schools opening tomorrow. We do understand that some schools have been damaged.
Yeah, let me indicate that as Limpopo, we have been very unfortunate. We experienced some damages late last year, just before the final examinations and shortly after the final Matric examinations. We did an assessment that at the time took us to just over 570 million. And it was a serious headache because we did not have enough time. It came at a time when builders were on a holidays, the builders' holiday. But what we did, we decided that we have to work overtime, let those who are responsible for doing assessments and going to the schools work throughout the festive season. We went to Vembe East in the Malamlele area to assess the damage last week, and I can confirm that there are schools that are severely affected. If we did not intervene, they were not going to open tomorrow. So what we have done is that in the areas where schools are severely affected, we are providing them with mobile classrooms. Minor damages, we got the schools through the schools governing bodies to attend to the minor damages. But where there are structural damages, we said we rather provide mobile classes just to ensure that we don't endanger the lives of our learners. We allow them to be in the mobile classrooms while we come with a permanent solution. I must indicate that we have received a lot of rains. Some roads that lead to our schools are in a very bad shape. We shall see tomorrow, but our teachers, the report that we got yesterday and today, because teachers are open, they were indicating that they are ready. Any other matter that relates to our readiness, be your LTSM material, the supply of food, all that is ready. We are hoping that the rain will not be too much as learners return tomorrow, so that we are able to assess the number of learners who are back at school, and also to get an indication from the municipalities if there are roads that are cut off that will prevent learners from going to school. But otherwise, as the sector, we are ready for the academic year 2025.
Yeah. Has there been a situation, Mike, where the rain hampered children, going to school, where you as a department had to make a call to close some of those schools and, children avoid obviously traveling in those conditions? I mean, we know, of course, the feeding scheme does improve the lives of many children who otherwise would not be having those meals. But in the past, have you had a situation like that? I mean, in the past report, we just heard also that the Weather Service is indicating that more rains are likely in the province.
Yeah, no, we did have such situations in the past, but we were working very closely with our sister department, the Department of Public Works, Roads and Infrastructure, together with Cogstar and the municipalities. In areas where there's water or bridges are cut off, they are able to inform us on time. We'll either use alternative routes, because you'll know in the main that if learners are using roads that we are deemed unsafe, it could be that it is a shortcut that will take them to arrive at their respective schools on time. But otherwise, if it warrants that they take longer routes to get into the school, we make provisions. We had a situation when learners were riding somewhere in the Skukune in December, where the route that they were using was flooded. We were informed and we called our district and the local municipality. They had to provide alternative in terms of the transportation to see to it that learners arrived at school on time. So I can confirm that we do encounter such from time to time, but need to employ our sister departments. They are equal to the task. Where there are challenges, they move swiftly, and we are able to attend to such with speed, so that learners don't lose their learning time.
Absolutely. Mike, before I let you go, of course, just give us a sense of your plans ahead of the 2025 school curriculum. Of course, coming off the back of those results being announced, you've achieved your target in the 2024 Matric results. What are the plans and what's the focus this year for the Department of Basic Education in your province?
There's a new declaration that the MEC made today when she was releasing the awards. The province has accepted that we managed to punch above our weight. We are now in position 6, but the MEC said position 6 it's not enough. Our new target for the year is to be among the top 5 achieving provinces in the country. So that is our target for this year. But for us to achieve that, we are going back to the drawing board. We must look at the districts and sectors that did not perform, including schools as well. You'll remember that Limpopo had challenges in the past. We had 0% schools, and we went at the time went back to the drawing board to get to understand as to why are we still having 0% schools. And we realized that these were very low enrolled schools without teachers and all that. Those schools were merged. All our districts now, I can confirm that they are performing above 80%. We just have 2 or 3 circuits that need to be pushed. And what we are gunning for is for all our districts to now perform above 85%. And those that are at 87%, we want them to maintain that, so that come the release of results 2025, the province remains above 85%, and we are moved from position 6 to a better position, which will be in the top 5 bracket.